Welcome makers, I'm excited to share today's tutorial. This is the most budget-friendly tutorial I have done, and each lei costs $5 to $8 to make. These are going to be great for graduation season. You can easily customize the colors and they can be made ahead of time. I'm using artificial rose petals. These particular ones I purchased from Amazon. A pack of 1,000 averages about $6 to $8. You can also purchase bulk packs of 3,000 to 5,000 petals for under $10. I will link the particular ones I used in the description in my Amazon storefront. This is what a pack of 1,000 petals look like. Here are some experiments I did with different methods of folding the petals. I originally treated the flower petals like I would fresh petals, but because of the different texture and shape, I ended up choosing two methods for creating the leis. I was looking for a block of styrofoam or something I could place my needle in so that I don't have to grip the needle in one hand as I add my petals. I use this egg carton for that purpose. Today I'm using a long needle and dental floss that I have doubled as my string. I do have longer lei making needles, but the eye of the needle is larger, so I didn't use them because it would have been harder to pull the material of the petal through the needle. For my first lei, I'm using 3 colors of petals inspired by this fresh lei. I'm estimating I used about 1,000 petals for the finished lei. The petals I'm using come to a point at the bottom of the petal. I'm folding each petal in half and piercing the center. To create a natural look, my petals are facing different directions. Once I have done a group of petals, I'm going to push it down the needle and onto my string. I will continue to add petals following my pattern. One of the reasons I was excited to experiment with these artificial petals is because they remind me of some of the styles of ribbon leis, but we can skip the step of cutting each individual ribbon and burning the edges to create the petal. I have another video that will be out soon using silk artificial petals. Continue adding groups of petals until you reach your desired length. When you push the petals down, they will be together tightly. I do like to go through and fluff out the petals. For the finished length, I'm going to do a minimum of 40 inches. Here is the first finished lei. This took about an hour to make. For my second style, I'm going to keep my petals flat. This is one of my favorite styles with fresh rose petals. For this style, I decided to alternate my 2 colors of petals. I wanted an organic look, so I didn't follow a pattern, but did random numbers of each color. For the past few years, I've been sharing tutorials on how to make leis because I wanted to create a resource for others to learn and experience their culture. I've received comments and messages with people sharing their regret from not learning from a family member, like their grandmother or mother who made leis for their family's special occasions. They've been excited to come across my tutorials and have learned to make those particular styles of lei. Those messages mean so much to me. Something that is very important to me is to teach my daughters how to make lei. In this video, you'll see some little hands helping out. My girls are 6 years old, and one of them especially loves sitting with me while I make leis and asks to learn and help. Not only do I need the extra hands, but more importantly, it is a way for them to start to experience and understand our culture. It is an opportunity I value for them to experience tradition, community, and showing appreciation and love. It's a way for my daughters to learn the values of service, giving, and being thoughtful of others. Here are the finished leis. I'm pleased with how they turned out, and I'm excited to make more this year for graduation season.